Alright guys, welcome to the second part of the piano project. We are just done with designing the piano, but now comes an even more important part, which would be designing our buttons, because essentially what we want to do is when each of these buttons are going to be clicked, be it the white keys or the black keys, we want to hear its actual sound, okay? So that way you can like play the piano and you can compose your own music. So this part is going to be a little bit tricky, but I just want you to follow what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna rename this sprite and call it entire piano, and I will be duplicating this sprite again and again to be able to delete the other keys and keep one key at a time and code for that as well. So I will start by duplicating this. So I get entire piano 2. So I'll just type in key, okay, key 1, and then you want to go to the costumes. You want to use the selection tool and you kind of want to select everything right here and delete it. You also want to get this and delete this as well. Get these done, deleted. Okay, and this tiny black line too. Okay, so for all of these, you just want to make sure that the positions are always 0, 0 so that we don't lose form of it. And then you want to go back to the code, you go to events, and then you'll get the third block that says when the sprite is clicked. Now you go to music and you grab this block. And since this is the first key, you're gonna just select the first key right here. Great. And now if I hit the green flag, alright. Now I'll just duplicate this one more time. And again, I just want to make sure that my position is back to the very center, which is going to be 0, 0. I'll rename this to key 2. And I'm gonna delete everything except the second key. Okay, and there's this line right here in the middle. I'll select that and delete that too. So this is my key 2. I have it right. And we'll do a very same code right here, which is when the sprite is clicked, you go to the music extension, you grab this, put it right here, and since this is a second key, you're going to select the second key sound. Awesome. Now you might be noticing that we are just doing the same code over and over again. To make it a little easier on us, I'll just do it for the entire piano. So you go to the events, grab this block again. Now whenever you duplicate it, you can just like change the note and then you're good to go. So I'll duplicate this now, change the name to key 3. You go back to the costumes. Now you want to delete, okay, this entire thing and this entire thing here, okay, and this black line. Oops, again, do you see it kind of goes down? You want to make sure that it is at the exact center, which is going to be 0, 0. Once you do that, it goes to its actual position. And as for the code, since this is the third key, you just want to select the third key from here, which is going to be key 64, note for 64. Okay, now let's duplicate this one more time. Key 4, select the fourth key from here, go to costumes, delete this entire thing here, delete this entire thing here. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom in a little because there's this gray. Alright, so this is my key 4, done with it too. Duplicating the entire piano one more time. I'm selecting the key 5 sound, which is key 67, going to the costumes. I'm gonna be deleting okay, and again the positions should be 0 0. Change the name of this to key 5, and we are done with the key 5 now. We duplicate the piano one more time. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and duplicate it multiple times. Alright, so this one's gonna be key 6. You change the position to 0 0. Now you go to the costumes. So this is the 6th one, so you delete 5 of the white keys, and you delete these two right here and this one. You just want to make sure that the positions are 0 0. So we are done with key 6. Now we are going to do key 7. Again, you want to make sure that the positions are 0 and 0. You want to go to the code and you want to check that this is the 7th key. Okay, for key 6 as well, I think I forgot to do this. So key 67. Now this is going to be the key 8, which is the last white key. You want to make sure you change the positions again. Now you go back to the costumes. You delete everything except the last key. Alright, so with this I'm done with all the white keys. Okay, now time for us to work with the black keys. So let's delete everything. So we have the first black key, so I'm just gonna make this black 1, and again the positions remain as 0 0. You go back to the code, you switch it to the sound of the first black key, which is 61. Now this is going to be black 2. Change the positions. Okay, select the correct sound. Go to costumes. Delete everything except the second black key. Ta-da! So we got the second black key, another 3 black keys to go, and then we'd be done. So duplicate it twice. Alright, okay. So I'm just gonna call this black 3. Okay, so you delete. So this is black 3. You go to the codes and you select the third black key. Just gonna put it right here. Okay. Now this is black 4. Position. What should be the position, guys? 0, 0. You go back. Delete everything except the fourth black key. And the last one, which is the black 5. The position. And now you go to the codes, select the correct codes. And let's do this for the fourth black key as well. Okay, now the costume changes. So delete everything except the fifth black one. And yoo-hoo! We are finally done! Alright, what happened to this one? This is key 4. Oh, so check out the position, guys. Alright, yay! We are done with the coding for all the keys. Let's test it out now, shall we? I'm gonna hit the green flag. Okay, I know a very basic tune. I'm gonna try this. Oopsies. Alright, all the piano geeks, tell me what kind of songs you are being able to compose, because I don't think I did a good job at the composing. But well done for creating the piano, well done.